Hello, hello. Welcome back. Um, Today we're just gonna probably hop into 3-minute challenges and do a couple 3-minute challenges. Need to get back to that flow. Um, I've been working on class stuff off stream, and the last week or two I've been sort of working on some stuff on stream. I feel like it's just not the right sort of thing to do on stream. It's just a lot of sort of trial and error and trying to figure stuff out. So once I get sort of lesson stuff ironed out, I might start bringing some of that more to the stream. But for now, just gonna stick to fun, enjoyable stuff to watch and be a part of. So without further ado, let's hop in and find an image to start our 30-minute challenges with. Okay, I'll do a shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be our image. And drop this in chat. I might actually make a quick post on the Reaper subreddit. I never. Let's see. Where's the Reaper subreddit? Here we go. I don't actually know if it's appropriate. Oh, excuse me. I'll think about doing it in the future. I won't do it today. I'm gonna go ahead and save this image. What are we gonna call this? It's pretty surreal. It's like it looks like a train car, or maybe, yeah, like looks like a very flooded area. This looks like a it looks like a food car, but I guess it's like a sort of food cart cafe thing. I'm just gonna call Water Train Cafe. Desktop. Okay, let's bring it up on screen real quick. Okay. Like that looks good. I think we're all set up. Can just get started. Just look at this again real quick. So definitely a water vibe. Nice. Could go in a like lo-fi direction. The electrical, the power lines, sort of weird and interesting. Okay, let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. So like I said, let's start with those water sounds. Sure. Maybe this is better, because it's not like a big beach. This sounds a little bit too rough. I do like the creakiness. Maybe I'll try this and like low pass it or something. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Sure. As far as the BPM goes, I'm not totally sure what I want. I'll actually have my loops be like this. Let's go with surge. So I slowed this down a decent amount. I'm actually gonna squish this stuff down a bit so it doesn't sound as let's get a metronome in here. see what we got in here. Yeah, sure. Just try this. This maybe a little bit driving, but I sort of dig it. Okay, so it's a little bit forward for like the image. Maybe I can fix it just by like doing some EQing stuff. I don't actually think I want the voice. And I don't really want it to just like have that woo all that often. God damn it. That's so annoying. Just not quite in the right spot. So this not quite right. what else we got in here. Try something in that vein and see if I can make something out of it. that first one? Oh, it's not double note. How do I want to do this? Maybe that's too early. Okay, that should be fine. How much time do we have left? We have 7.5 minutes. This definitely needs more stuff on it. Not super crazy about the hats. Let's see. guess I should just make sure that these are the right length. Yeah, I think I want to bump this one over just like a smidge. Yeah, sure. We'll take it. Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to tell the difference between. I need to figure out how to adjust that. See, like, that's just downright annoying. Well, I'm pretty much out of time. See if I can do a non-zero amount of arranging. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Somehow these aren't lined up. Oh man, I don't understand that. I don't understand how that happens. Like, this is right, but these aren't right. I'll get where this is snapping onto. Okay, anyways, let's just listen back to this with our image and see what we came up with. So this was the image we were going off of. We had 30 minutes to make a beat. And this is what we did. The Foley's a bit loud. Yo, how's it going, Epilogue? I'm trying to get back into doing 30-minute challenges on the rig. The last couple of weeks I've been like just focusing a bit on sort of lesson stuff. I need to get back to yawn doing 30-minute challenge stuff. Okay, so that was that. It's fun. As far as things I think I could have done differently, I think I could have put a little bit more time into the drums. I pretty much just used a loop and then just did simple sort of hi-hats to accompany it, some low pass. Also, getting comfortable and quick with sound design. I'm much quicker at doing sound design in Reason, just because I've done it so much. Like, I'm still a bit intimidated by Surge. I'm definitely feeling better, but I probably only have like 3 or 4 sounds that I can like make in just a second in Surge, where in Reason and like Thor or something I can make a lot of different sounds very quickly. Okay, so that was that. Let's go ahead and save this real quick. Gonna hop into another 30-minute challenge here in just a minute. 10, 8, 20. Hopefully you're doing well, Epilogue. What did I call this? I think a water train cafe. Revies. No, we didn't do a genre deep dive last week or this week. Yeah, I need to get back to it. I've been a little bit busy with I've got a couple different sort of odd jobs I'm doing, and then also I'm reaching the crunch time for my class. Just making sure everything's ready. So I've definitely spent less time on outside of stream on music stuff. Okay, so just save that. Let's do a new one. Been better. Uh-oh. Yeah, hopefully nothing too negative. Sure. Always glad to see you in chat, though. Appreciate stopping by. Let's see. So that's the image we just did. Let's go ahead and find it in here. We'll start a new one. Do another epilogue. You want to give me a number between 1 and 7? If you could. 7, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. I forget this artist's name. He does these very like red, surreal images. I dig them. Dark. Okay. Just gonna go red road. So bring it up on screen with timer and keyboard. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, looks all set up. Let's just get started then. Well, I guess before we start, I'm gonna look at this one more time, just get a good idea. Image quality isn't the best, but that's okay. Yeah, just sort of ominous, sinister road. Okay, see what we can do. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so gonna check out my ambient sounds. Mechanical. I want like car sounds, but I don't want it to be like city. Maybe something like this could work. Just sort of low. Okay, let's Going for some creepy sounds. Let's see if we can get some mood with an organ. Not super crazy about that. Maybe I just need to make more drones and I'll use a drone that I made already for now. I've used this drone so many times. So E needs to go down or up 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? This. What was I supposed to go down for? That sounds right. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna put a big reverb on this. So how does this work? That has 3 bars, so I can do each one for 3 bars. Try that. Also, maybe just make them triplets. So bring this over. My snap is not on. Are these all off now? Yeah, it looks like. Man, I'm not good at the MIDI. I'm definitely still struggling with the MIDI editing, like feeling really comfortable. It just like hasn't felt easy yet, which has been sort of frustrating. Like the way that there's like so many different things that you can control with the notes. Like there's certain aspects that I've liked and gotten used to, like being able to bump notes over like that. But yeah, like my general sort of MIDI editing workflow has definitely felt suboptimal. So wait, can I do this and it be reasonable? I'm still definitely getting more comfortable with Reaper, but I've been like every time I do it discovering new things that improve workflow. Maybe a mixture of both. Like I think the defaults could be more intuitive. But like I recently set up this toolbar thing that I can bring up when I want to bring in a new instrument, which is sort of cool. Like I set it up so that each of the different instruments that I want will make a new track and like arm it and everything, which is sort of cool. Yeah, there's days where it feels like really like, oh, I'm in the flow, but there's definitely times where I'm like, why is this not working? So I think I still need more time to really be able to give its pros and cons, like out of the box pros and cons. Okay. Maybe like so far this challenge is not feeling good for me. Boom. Like part of it is the latency that I've experienced due to the buffer size is annoying, which is something that I only really have to deal with when I'm streaming. Which I feel like there is a solution to that. I just haven't found it yet. Yeah. I feel like I'm going so slow right now. I am excited. Like I do have this like sense of excitement for when I do really get the flow of Reaper, because it, with the sort of customization and things that you can set up, I think I can get it to a point where it's like super quick. Like this toolbar thing took me a little bit to set up, but now it's set up. It's really cool, like being able to just like throw things on really quick, and like developing hotkeys to do things very quickly. Like I could have a hotkey for like setting the EQ like this, because this is a common way that I would do it for a bass. But I don't like this bass sound though. I want to see if I can. I never actually watched that. The bass, I do like the VST as far as it sounding like a real bass. But I think it's more the pattern I'm not that crazy about. Let's see. Honestly, the bass pattern sort of makes me think like Old West, like sort of like a. Yeah, like things like having this set its default settings to this is something that I need to do and I haven't done. There's just so many different things to work on Reaper that I feel like it'll take a bit before I get to the point where it's everything is how I want it, which I think is maybe one of the downsides of Reaper, but like it has so much potential for being like the most tuned to your workflow that maybe I want like a triplet grid. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I will be able to get to what I'm wanting eventually, but I feel like a little bit. I feel like I'm going slow. I actually do triplet grid? That seems all right. Oops, out of time. I didn't even notice it at first. Okay, well, yeah, that didn't feel as good as some ones in the past. I would have liked to have like a sort of spooky melody thing, but ran out of time. Didn't get to any sort of arranging or anything. I think eventually the mood started to feel right to me. I just needed more time for the other bits. Oh, I didn't mean to restart the timer. too hot still. Or maybe it needs to be just buried a little bit more. Okay, anyways. We'll save it. Okay. What do we got? This is 10/8/20. 30-minute challenge, and this was Red Road. Yep, very ominous. Yeah, getting some arranging in would have been nice. It definitely ended up feeling better, like halfway or even 2/3 of the way through. If it was feeling pretty off to me, but ended up being the right sort of zone. I just had to spend more time on certain parts than I wanted to. Okay, what was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. Okay. I might do one more challenge and then that might be it for the day. I have to have like a bunch of stuff I have to work on, both class stuff, but then also some other odd job like web management stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's get things up and find a new image. So this was the one we just did. Where's that red road? Here we go. And let's go for a I guess I want another number, but this time a number that's just less than 91. Let's see. 69. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle I guess 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. And so 69, that would be 14, 21. So I need to go down 9 rows to get to 63. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. I think we got our whale. quick maths. Indeed. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Quick maths. Okay. Image. Sky whale. Also has a mountain aspect to it, but I'll just do sky whale. I need to start adding new photos to the shuffler down to just 90 unused images. I think that's the lowest I've had it since I started. Okay, let's bring up our keyboard, our timer, and our image. Okay. Quick drink of water. And look at our image again. Definitely feeling a bit of a windy vibe. Mountaintop whale. Maybe this is the Lord of the Mountain. Maybe this whale's just dreaming. Either way, we're going to capture the essence. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Start off with some windy sounds. Nature, wind. We'll take it. Sure. I might actually even cut it there and just have it start. Do we make whale noises? Maybe do some sort of sample in here. do sort of like the sound of that. So let's go up 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, gonna speed this up a little bit because I slowed down the tempo so much. Let's see. Sort of funny. Oh, yo, how's it going, Azon? It's all good. It's going well. We're just poking around with some ideas. Just messing around in Reaper, trying to get more comfortable with it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm still definitely struggling to get it feeling like super comfortable. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think I want a triplet here. Dun, dun. Straight. Use grid. So why is that not on? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, see, this this aspect feels like it sucks to me. Like, I don't get why this doesn't bump onto the grid. And like the number of options I have for clicking on here is annoying. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay. Let's try that. Hitting wrong hotkeys too. I'm a mess. I'm gonna check out more of the count sample pack that I downloaded recently. Okay, let's try this. It's cool. It's all good. Let's see what his percussion stuff sounds like. Maybe something like this. Okay, cool. Sounds good. I feel like I'm starting to lose the connection to the image, but okay, let's get the 16th again. F 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, weird. Weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Just wasting time at this point. Okay, let's take one of these. Figure it out. Oops. Yeah, maybe I'll do something with that. Yeah. I wanted to try and make it more whaley, and so yeah, maybe the bend. We need the bends. Boom. And have it like hit the main note, then bend up. So maybe something like this. You might not need it on all the spots. I'm not sure. Maybe just like lower on these ones. Maybe just like a little bit of a lower bend for these ones, I think. The strings sound a little bit cheesy to me. I'm not sure what I want to do to make them. Yeah, that's. I think it's also the performance. Sounds like medium to me. Maybe we can cut the lows on the strings. We're totally out of time for arranging, because this bass definitely fights with this bass. So having one as like sort of intro probably would have been a good idea. Let's try doing this. Then just like deleting that. The kick definitely needs to come out for the intro. Yeah, maybe like a I think these could probably all go. Why doesn't even need this? Okay, I'm cheating. Let's listen back to this and look at the image. Okay. There we go. And just listen back. Oops. Put the loop on. That's fun. Still needs some work. One thing that I've noticed, and it might be just because I'm slower in general in Reaper, I've had a harder time squeezing in like good one shots and like fills, like doing the sort of But like doing good breaks and sort of one shots before beat comes in. The techniques that I use are things that I could easily put as a hotkey in Reaper. So eventually that's probably what I do. I'm not sure why the strings aren't like that. Totally. Yeah, sometimes just like a really simple sine wave bass is just like so powerful, and yeah, the little pitch bend just gives it a nice flavor. I forget how the muting and soloing works in Reason. Yeah, absolutely. But one thing that I just learned recently for Reaper is so yeah, soloing and stuff works normally, but if I hold control when I hit one of the like solo, for example, I can like drag up, and every track that I go over also becomes soloed, and same with muting. So I can like, I don't know. And then also if I hold control and click one, it unmutes all. Same for solo. I'm used to like doing it up at the top in Reason. I don't know how often this is something that I'll use, but I thought it was interesting. Yeah. Also, like maybe there's like sometimes where I have like solos like this or something, and like I want to keep these ones on, turn these ones off. I could like unsolo all, but I could also just like control click and drag to get rid of them. Oh, that was sort of interesting. There's so many like little things like that I don't know. Just have to watch lots of tutorials and stuff to learn about them. But really, all the DAWs have little things like that. The main thing that Reaper has is that it just, you can hotkey and make special actions for absolutely everything. I thought this whole toolbar thing was really interesting. Like, basically each one of these buttons is a custom action. So you can make toolbars that the buttons just do like a string of actions. So like the make a charlatan. Oops. It's actually not what I wanted to do there. But to like make the charlatan, it first insert a new track at end of track list. Then select last touch track, so the one that it just created. Then insert a charlatan. And then toggle record arm, so it arms the track. And then it will set the track to MIDI all, so that it detects that it's like not an audio track, it's a MIDI track. and then close the toolbar. This is something that I like set up all of these actions to do that. This is like there are tons of toolbars that you can use. Like I used one of the unused toolbars to be this VST creating thing, so that whenever I hit 1 as a hotkey, it will bring it up, and so I can like it's essentially like the in Reason having the images of the different VSTs on the left. You can like drag them in or whatever. So whenever I want a new instrument, I just bring it up here and hit the button, and it will get it all ready to start playing immediately. Whereas before, by default, the way that you would do it is I would right click here, insert virtual instrument, and then find the one I want to use and hit add, and then it would have it. And as I get more VSTs, it's going to be more convoluted and maybe harder to find what I want quickly. And so I just like made a quick little toolbar with all the VSTs I use most often. So if I want a reverb on this, then I just hit reverb and it adds a reverb onto the end of the effects chain, or compressor or whatever. It feels like sort of programmy. It feels like you have to be sort of clever, and I don't know. There's maybe some amount of enjoyment that comes out of like figuring out a cool way to improve your workflow by making a button that does these 5 separate actions in a row that basically saves some clicks, and I think that's one of the main powers of Reaper, is you can just like keep doing that over and over again. Whenever you find actions that you do a lot, you can turn several clicks into a single click, or if you're like searching for a certain thing often, you just have a hotkey for it, or and just this whole actions list thing is where the power of Reaper is. Another thing that I've thought about, and I haven't even started touching on, so all of these, like when I right click a track, all of this stuff is something that I can customize. I can add new elements in or delete some elements from this menu. So I could like really simplify. I forget where it is. Menu editor. Yeah. Okay. Here. So yeah, these are like all the different things that come up when you right click main options. Is that this? Yeah, okay. So I could like delete all the things that I'm not going to use very often to make all of these menus much shorter. Because by default they are pretty huge and maybe a bit intimidating. So like I feel like I could delete a bunch of stuff that isn't used all that often, and then give this customization. Yeah, you can like export all of this stuff. I can like give that to students so that they have like a very simplified menu system that is less intimidating. And then if they ever want those actions, one, you can always go and hit reset and bring it back to the default. But also, if you don't want to add all the things back in, if there's specific actions and you can just add those specific actions in. But yeah, all that customization is I can change what shows up on this entirely. I can delete all of these options from when I right click a track and then add different things. Same for when I right click items or right click empty slots or right click here. I don't know. It's something I haven't like gotten into yet, but it seems like that could be powerful for workflow and also helpful for people that are starting out. I definitely don't think that Reaper is set up optimally for new users. I think it's set up so that you can, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of default things that seemed weird to me. Yeah, but like when you say revert a certain change, you like the more you know Reaper, the easier it is to know what you want to do. I don't know. You can like search for any possible action you'd ever want. Like if I wanted something to do with track, and then I can like type in more track, record. I don't know. Yeah. All these things allow you to go back to default. And if there's ever something that you're like looking for, oh yeah. No, and that would be the danger of me like simplifying menus and then giving the simplified menus to newer users. But like if there's a feature that you want, you can just search for it. And if there's a feature that you don't want, not knowing about a feature, as long as I don't know, I feel like you're not going to be hurt by not knowing about a feature. Yeah, totally. I mean, there's people that make music with the most challenging ways, but make amazing music. I feel like not knowing about a certain feature is never going to be that detrimental unless you're like, oh, I really wish there was something that did this. Then it's pretty easy to like search for that. I don't know. Anyways, I think I might call the stream here though. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like I wouldn't hide any feature that is something that everyone's gonna want access to at some point, even if it's something that you don't use very often. I would just hide things like uh, move tracks to new sub project. That's something that is interesting, but don't know if I would ever use. If I ever wanted to do this, I could just copy a track and then paste it into a new project. Or like setting track icons. I've never actually done this. Set track icon. So like this is not really necessary. This is if you want icons. Yeah. I don't feel the need for track icons, but if you like wanted to make it more like Logic, you could add icons onto each track. Yeah, there's just like so many options. Yeah, like having this in here is not a big deal because this is in the options. It's not something that I'm gonna be like adjusting a lot. Yeah, there's so many options. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks again for stopping by. I hope you are doing all right, and um, I will talk to you again in the future, and uh, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm glad. Sometimes I worry, but I always appreciate your company. Um. Anyways, let us go to ending. See you later.